What's up, my peeps? 53 Shades Darker in the Philippines, coming to you with another video. Well, what's going on in the Philippines? As you can tell by now, there's a lot of stuff going on with all these couples and all these different people having these relationships, and they're going south. Um, that's a story for another time. But one thing I do and I will say that I want to say this because I had mentioned something on my channel before, and I had said that a lot of these relationships are fake, and you can't believe everything that you see and hear. However, after flipping through my YouTube, flipping through some of the YouTube channels, I stumbled upon a video, and I seen something about a couple that's going through something where the girl took off and left the man took her baby and all this stuff, and I'm like, wow. And then after looking at the video, the girl actually got proof. She actually has proof, and you can hear it and see exactly what the guy says. So sometimes, I don't know, you can't go around threatening people and saying stuff like that, because even though you're not supposed to do that kind of stuff, but people take that serious. And if you do something like that, especially being a foreigner in another country, and you make threats to people, it's a reason for them to leave you. So you'd have to find out and go through your channels, and I'm pretty sure you'll find it. But anyway, I'll talk about that on another video. I want to talk about something like that, but in this video, I got about 16 minutes. I want to talk to you about being here in the Philippines. The subject and the title, you see a little fish in a bag. Usually, if you ever had a fish tank before, you should know what I'm talking about. Whenever you put a fish in a brand new environment, the fish has to get used to the water. So what I mean by that is, you can't just come to a place and think that you're going to know everything and everything is going to be fine. Because when I came here, I've been here going on 2 years, going on about 2 years back and forth, but like 7 months at a time, 6 or 7 months at a time for about 2 years. And I'm still not used to this place. There's a lot of things that I'm learning every single day. And basically, you have to get acclimated to your environment before you think that you can just come to a place like this and think that everything is going to be okay. Everything is going to be like pretty much like the way you are in your hometown country. Everything is different over here. And like I said, every day I'm learning new things. So a lot of people, they get fresh off of that plane from wherever they come from. They're thinking, oh, it's going to be a piece of cake. But I'm here to tell you, it's a whole nother world over here. I mean, some of the stuff that I see, it blows my mind. So for people to just think that they can save a few pennies and then get on the airplane, come 8,000 miles, and say, oh yeah, everything's pretty much going to be the same. Well, you're going to be in for a rude awakening, because what you think is right and what probably is right is not necessarily going to be right over here. And that can be in everything. I mean, I'm talking about, there's so many different things. I mean, I'm from the United States, so there's rules and regulations, there's standards, there's policies, and there's things that are in place that make sense to me. But being over here, you find yourself saying, wait a minute, this is not right, or how can this be? So that's what I'm finding out being over here. And for the average person that is making its first trip, I'm putting this video out so you're not blindsided, because a lot of times you hear it's the perfect place, and that's in the eyes of those people. you know what's perfect to you might not be perfect to somebody else. And for me, being over here, I see there's a lot of different things, and I'm not complaining about being over here. I'm just nearly putting the information out that is not what people think it is. You're gonna see trash. You're gonna see poverty. You're gonna see different things that you might think, why are they doing it this way when that's unsanitized, or that's unsanitary. And here it's just the other day I was sitting at a restaurant, and I was waiting to get my food, and I see this guy. He's eating, and there's flies all over his plate, and he's looking like it's nothing, like it's not a problem, this is a normal thing. you know Me, if on the other hand, I would be covering my food, spatting the flies away. But you'll see some people, a fly is nothing to them because it happens all the time. Some of the restaurants you go into, you might see somebody might go in the bathroom and come out, and you can clearly see them come out of the bathroom, and they don't, and some person don't wash his hands. So you have to think, why is there not something like a letter grade that says A, B, C, D, or whatever, showing, hey, this place is deemed to be safe to eat at, because we come and check. So don't be surprised if you don't see that kind of stuff. And just different things. You'll see it when you get here. So I'm just trying to give you the information to let you know that it's not the same in your home country, and it's gonna take some time, like it's taken me, to actually think like, wow, okay, that's just the way they do it here, and there's no regulations, or there's no requirements. There's nobody supervising this or supervising that. It's just, this is how it's done here. For instance, I've seen some people building something, like a building or something, and you walk by and you see the person just use a water hose, and they're using the cement. And usually, from what I'm used to seeing, is something like, this person is there, the cement is measured, the water is measured, that way you get the right ratio of cement to sand and water, etc. But you might see the person just putting a water hose and like, okay, yeah, this is enough water, when clearly that is not going to hold up. And where's the regulation in that's saying that this is supposed to be this amount of measured stuff? Is not like that here. So it's pretty much everything is on the whim. And that's just the way things are. It's hard to explain, but I'm pretty sure guys that's in the comments, people that's in the comments, if you understand what I'm talking about, put a comment in there, because a lot of people, they've never been here, they've never experienced it, and a lot of people are going by, when I get there, it's a paradise with pretty ocean, aqua water, and there's palm trees, and there's this and there's that, when in fact, in some places, yeah, but in a lot of places, no. You're gonna see trash on the floor. You're gonna see garbage. You're gonna see dirt. You're gonna see people walking around with no shoes on. You're gonna see just a lot of different things that you probably wouldn't see in your home country. So, being in a place like this, you're going to see that. So, just be prepared and don't be so shocked when you see it. You can always say, well, you know what? 53 Shades, he did say that. He did say that you're going to see all this kind of stuff, and there's going to be some things that are kind of like out of the ordinary. So you have to get acclimated to this place, and pretty much after that you'll be a seasoned visitor, because unless you are become using getting that, what is that, RRV or SSRV, whatever they call it, under that, and you become a permanent resident, just coming over here periodically, you're gonna have to get accustomed to it, to different things, and you will over a period of time. You will, but it's not gonna happen overnight. And so I wanted to make this video just to put out the information. I know people probably have said it before, but the way I've heard it, and the way a lot of people probably have heard it, as it's this place like let me see. I've been to Hawaii, right? And there's some parts of Hawaii that's not so good. That's not so nice. But every time I've heard of Hawaii, it's only been, oh, it's just peace there. It's just it's this and it's that. And then when I got to Hawaii, got a chance to actually go, there were some parts of Hawaii that I was not expecting it to be that way, because so many people, when you say Hawaii, it's this nice, you have all the hula girls and the water and the waves and the serenity, and then you find out, oh, it's not really like they say it is, or it's not all that. So that's all I want to put out. Just knowing that when you get here, if you ever make it here, be prepared to, when you actually leave the airport, is when you'll start making the determination of, wow, this is what it's really like. The hustle and bustle, the traffic, the people coming up to you as young as 2 years old asking you for money. You're gonna see that. Just some of the trash that's just thrown on the ground, just different things like that. And it's a normal thing here. So I hope that when you come, or if you ever decide to come, that you have an open mind, and just know that every place in the world, every place in the world is going to have its spots where it's not so nice. I mean, living in the United States, growing up in Los Angeles, and living in Las Vegas, I see both sides. You see the casino sides, and then you see the what is it, the north side, or the east side of Las Vegas. So just, take it with a grain of salt, the information, and find out for yourself, and get the experience. But ultimately, it's a beautiful country. It's full of nice people, but like everywhere in the world, they have their things like everybody else does. So that's the only thing I'm trying to put out. So I hope this information was vital to someone. Don't want you to change your mind about coming, because it is a good place to experience and you will enjoy it. But just know that everything ain't all peaches and cream over here in the Philippines. So other than that, I hope you have a good day or good evening, or wherever you are in the world. And Always stay informed. That's, I haven't forgot that. That's the information I want to put out. So enjoy this rest of this video, and I hope you have a good night or day. Take care and stay safe. Peace.